Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais, thank you. You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking, I never did. NBC clearly don't care either, 5th time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by fax. So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush. It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, this table alone. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man. Don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, 5th time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people. And I thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching the show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way. So in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right. But seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. Must be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then. All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know, and the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny. Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So, even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know, you're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play. Because I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her. Verbal. She's old school. It's the last time. Who cares? Oh, Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama. Yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God. So, it's already 3 hours long. Right, let's do the first award. The first award is for Best Actor in a Television.
Oh, that was hilarious. The way he was like, oh, gosh, first award. Oh. How long have we been here? We're just at the first award? Hello, everybody.
Thanks for being here.
You're on mute.
No, they can hear me.
You're on mute.
I am, but they can hear me. I can hear myself.
Yes.
I don't need double mics. I'm trying to.
That's right. I act like I forgot. Right. Well, this needs to be closer to me because you have a boisterous. Is it boisterous or boisterous? Is it a V or a B? I forget.
I call it Black Power.
Whispering.
Because if I whisper, it's not as loud.
No, please talk regular. Please talk regular.
Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Rondo. Nahilo.
Nahilo
And Cobra.
Look, of course, Nahilo says, I think Gervais might be a eugenicist.
Eugenic. I thought.
Yeah. Oh, Rondo does not like Ricky Gervais. I think he's quite funny. He said he's just mean.
He blunt.
I think it's what they call dark humor.
I mean, it's dark but true.
Dark but true. That's, yeah.
I like the fact that he makes people feel, specific people feel uncomfortable.
Brings them down a notch.
And vulnerable, like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they nervous when they sin. They never know what he gonna say. That's how we feel forever with the government. Never know what the fuck they gonna say. Oh, dude.
So,
boisterous. That's a good word.
Yeah. Oh, somebody spelled it in the chat.
Rondo.
Boisterous. Thank you, Rondo. Boisterous. Okay, good. Oh, Cobra's here.
Oh, Cobra.
Oh,
I'm in that.
Cobra. Every day.
I'm in that club.
I'm in that club, baby. Maybe we should.
I mean, just now.
How about to go fund me, Cobra? Just saying. Just saying. I have some folks in here that might chip in a little bit, and all those other platforms that you contribute to.
That's
on
the
a daily
importance.
Basis. That
Off
love
community.
you just the same. So, speaking of late on the rent, I'm dressed like this today because I'm feeling like a G. Because I'm so close to getting this job that I have been working on since May. So
She have that boo vibe.
it takes a really long time to get the job, and so today I got one step closer, and it should be over October 30th. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be gainfully employed again. And then I can focus on some of the projects that I want to do, some of the entrepreneurial things that I would like to focus on. But I need a little moolah first. So, all money green around here. Cash rules everything around me. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for the good luck wishes.
Hi, Myra Page. Who's Myra Page?
guess who's back?
Myra Page?
Yes. She's not here that
Oh.
often, but
Yeah.
today. So
She's in the chat.
No, I said that often.
Oh, I haven't met her.
She could be anywhere in the world, but she chose to be here with us today, and so did old man Parker.
That's right.
Thank you. Today is light because since Mastermind is still on his break, I almost did not even do this today because it was a long day.
But we have reason.
Stressful day, not just a long day, a long stressful day.
We have reason.
And then when I got home, my mom was having one of her episodes, so I wasn't even sure if we would make it. So yeah, go ahead and say something.
Who?
I thought you said, may I say something?
I was just saying, it's so loud. This is so loud.
Turn it down.
I don't know how to turn my own headphones down, but I was just going to congratulate you on achieving another step forward in your quest to become one of our finest public servants. Appreciate you. Working hard, being diligent, fighting for the good cause.
Thank you for saying that.
It's tough.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. It's a long, hard process. And I'm getting sick of it. I'm about sick of it. I think I've mentioned before, like all the things that you have to do to get this type of position. It's almost like I was like, damn, is this a secret service or some shit? Like what? What is the problem?
I mean, you really do have to go through a lot of things.
You have to go through a lot of tests, lie detector tests, personality tests.
It's state, right?
Yeah, it's a state job.
That's probably why.
Also, like the initial test, that's called a civil service test. Civil service test. I don't know if anybody in the chat has done that before, but it's an arduous process, and you really gotta have you really gotta be a type of person that doesn't stress as much, even though things might be stressful. Like, I don't want to say, Jacqueline. I don't want to say what job I applied for. I don't want to say because I don't want to get doxxed. I don't want to get doxxed. But it is prestigious enough that they send you through 9 months of testing and background checks, and lie detector tests. And they come to your home. They interview your neighbors, your past.
It's like Homeland Security.
Supervisors and friends. Like they interviewed about 15 people.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. So,
you're in the business of helping, saving lives.
Yes. It's in the business of trying to help save lives. I'll just leave it at that. With the government, trying to change the government from the inside. We'll see. We'll see. As much as we say we got to tear all this stuff down. In the meantime, in between time, I'm trying to change it from the inside. Oh no, I'm not protecting and serving.
Please.
I couldn't be a police officer.
Abby,
in a way, I am protecting and serving.
You are, but can I ask you? I was like, when I was younger, maybe elementary age, I had aspirations to become a police officer because I really believed when I was younger that they were supposed to be protecting me in my neighborhoods and shit like that, right? I really did. And it wasn't until middle school when I started seeing how my family was harassed, and crime was not solved or a priority in our neighborhoods.
Well, we talked about this in police reform a lot, right? We've talked about how police should only be able to police their own communities. They they should have some type of connection with the community that they serve.
I'm an advocate of that. Community policing
Community policing.
should be mandatory.
Defunding the police really should have been called reimagining the police.
Mm-hmm.
Like reimagine.
How about
reimagine a police department where they call in social services, they call in social workers, they call in mental health professionals, depending on the nature of the
emergency?
The emergency.
You know what's funny? Places. Sorry. What's funny is places like Walmart.
Please do. Thank you. Go ahead.
I was just saying how certain business corporations, they're in the business of staying current, upgrading, elevating, like Apple and the phones, right? Computers, technology.
But certain institutions remain the same.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I say that's very funny how we are in the business of advancement in certain categories, certain areas, and we just keep on fucking advancing. Oh, we got 20,000 iPhones, but we still got the same textbooks, the same fucking arguments of race, the same basic fucking things. So why we not matching is what I'm asking.
Well, I would say the police are matching because now they have like cop cities. They have militarized weapons.
And Optimus Prime. Did you guys hear about Optimus Prime?
What?
Optimus Prime is Elon Musk's new robot that looks just like iRobot. The dude is basically imitating the movie. What was that, old man Mark?
When they're really young.
What Jackie said?
Jackie said that all children are indoctrinated into thinking that when they're really
young, that the police are our friends.
Sure that's what she means that the police are friends.
Mm-hmm.
And old man Barker says, I yelled at this little asshole with a badge at my daughter's school over that very subject. Well, can you speak a little bit about? Can you hand me that drink too? You can't hold the drink.
Sorry.
Sharing is caring now. Can you? Now I'm putting on my side. Can you speak a little bit about that from what Jacqueline and old man Barker just said? Because you work in the education system. Like that school you went to when the bell rang, what the principal did, and it had both of us flabbergasted.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But this is the thing. Even Will Smith, since I'm looking at his little face up there, his kids said the same thing, how they did a little interview or something on how schools are replicas of prisons and, prison pipeline, school to prison pipeline type mentality. The school, we already have tardy bells and different type of little signals to move from class to class and transition. But this one particular school has the police siren playing, and the school happens to be in an area that does not have great relationships with police, but aspiring to become closer and better with the police. I'm just saying.
Can you imagine them doing that at a white school?
Yeah,
I don't think that would ever happen.
I don't think that would happen either, but that's inside the conversation of what's going on with the schools. It's a lot.
And was the principal black? The principal was black, correct? Hello?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was reading Jacqueline's comment.
Oh, okay. So to me, it's like the cognitive dissonance in her to do that at a black school.
Yeah, like and for the kids to be responsive to it.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Like, what the hell is happening here?
I'm a kind of person that I want to aspire to stuff. I don't want to repeat the negative elements of what we already don't like about our communities. I'm in the grind frame of projecting, creativity, innovation, and thinking and moving forward type stuff, positive affirmations. I don't get it.
A better thing to do would be to like record.
She does say affirmations.
Huh?
She does have a mixture
No,
of positive, but after
a better
that,
thing to do would be to record something like attention graduates of, and then the 4 graduating classes at her school. Like if you're in the hallway, you know, you're not where you're supposed to be.
Positive.
To achieve what you want to achieve, something like that, like something quick.
And plus,
but affirming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm highlighting affirmations. Her affirmation comes in the midst of all of these other triggers that kids have. Like I honestly grew up in a neighborhood, and we still are kind of close to the edges of where we hear police sirens every day, right? Ambulances every day, and that shit triggers, especially if you grow up in a house with violence. And so going to a school where your mind should be free of that, hearing that shit to get to class and transition, it's fucking crazy to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's just my preference that I'm entitled to.
Oh man, Barker says they sing the stupid national anthem, so I pointed up to the flag, up at the flag, and said they make the kids stand and submit to that symbol that is supposed to mean little boys like you can't do this right now. So, when I was substitute teaching, they would do the national anthem every morning and pull up the JRTC would pull up the flag every morning. You know the routine. But I never made the kids stand up.
I'm gonna interject, right? You didn't see, but there are teachers at that school and many other schools that mandatorily make these kids stand up.
I bet.
You know, I don't like that shit either.
But how is that freedom?
It's not freedom. It's conformity. Stand up. Stand up. I hate that shit.
Oh, I had the room to myself for the longest time, and then they hired a teacher, so we shared the room. And she was because my class was the first class. Oh, she was pissed that I didn't make those kids stand up. And she would jump up and put her hand over. Is this the right hand? I don't know. Whatever. And just be looking like, hey, children, this is how you're supposed to behave to the national anthem. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, we get it. You jack off to the national anthem. No one cares. No one cares. Yep, it's not freedom. It's conformity. It's indoctrination. Oh, I'm sorry. We're both trying to work the chat. Right?
Yep. Did it again.
Did it again. Okay, Rondo says that sounds like deprivation of rights under the color of authority.
That sounds like Southern way of life. Southern education, Southern homes, Southern way of life. Conform or get your ass out of here. That's pretty much what it is. But as a child or a fucking teacher, if I don't make my class stand up and my principal come in and see my students not standing up, and I have the kind of principal who do care about that shit, then I may be written up about it. But if I have a principal who can give a fuck about that shit and don't care and walk the halls, then I'm not going to get written up about it. Therefore, I'm not going to enforce it. So you see how inconsistent that bullshit is? It's not a standard practice. It's a who feel like making sure the shit happening and who feel like making sure the shit happening. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and pretty soon they're going to have these little fuckers in our classrooms. I hope they're gonna show it walking. This is the Optimus Prime that he just unveiled. What, last week?
What was the name of the character in iRobot? I forgot what his name was.
I don't know. Johnny Five Alive.
He looked fatter. This bitch fat. He a healthy one, you know. iRobot had that little slender, futuristic look. That's what he should have been going for, but he ain't want to look exact. He want to put that big funk ass Optimus Prime looking color on it with Tulsa on the chest. Look at that. Look at this walk. Who walk like that besides Elon Musk? Nah, look at iRobot. It's smoother.
I prefer prefer Johnny. Well, that's because it was
Oh, Lord.
animated.
What kind of shoes he have on? Because that's gonna mean something too in the next future. Boy, look what kind of shoes my robot got. What you mean, son?
They should have called on Kanye to make the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's right up his alley.
Girl, look at this.
Right up his alley.
You could have one in your house, in your home.
He said for about $25,000, and it could do whatever you want.
It could teach your children. It could trap you in a fucking closet, electrocute you, kill you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about that. I was just joking. But I'm thinking iRobotish. The movie got into my mind. They are creepy.
I personally prefer Johnny Five Alive, and I'm dating myself. How many of you guys remember Johnny Five Alive?
I don't even know the name of the movie.
I think the name of the movie is Johnny
Five?
Johnny Five.
Oh my.
I think. With Stephanie. And you know what was this is also dating myself. Okay, I can hear music in the background. I gotta fix that. You can hear it? Just a smidgen. There we go. You remember the Indian man who
Short Circuit. That's the name of it.
Short Circuit, yes.
Good job, old man.
Thank you, old man Barker. The Indian man who was like worked at the science lab or whatever. Do you know there was a white man in brown face? Like you couldn't even let an Indian man play an Indian back then. That's how racist this country is. That's crazy.
Say that again.
The Indian man in Short Circuit.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't Indian. He was a white man playing an Indian. They just put brown makeup on him. Yeah, old man Barker. Holy smokes. That's crazy
stuff, bro. Just like they use white actors to play Egyptian characters.
Yep.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And it's crazy as hell too. I mean, a lot of it very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you want to go to the next segment? We're not staying on long because we had a long day.
Can I see what it is?
And we're really just trying to shoot the shit with y'all.
Make sure we say hello to everybody.
I think we did.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith.
Oh, Will Smith. Oh, I had to set this up a little bit. So back in 2019, Will Smith was a little ahead of all the rest of us comic folks, and he was showing us how there's some Hollywood trickery using AI. Now, AI is just not becoming more prevalent in our everyday language, lifestyles, and so forth. But this was 2019, a few years ago. So I just wanted to see if you guys remember this and if you have any opinions.
So it was. I'm trying to remember because it's hard to remember everybody's professions and interests. But I know that Mastermind used to be in production, and I think it was one other person. Oh, was it you, old man Barker? Like you met a lot of people in the entertainment industry. I believe that was old man Barker. I used to work on production sets in New York City, and it is amazing the amount of trickery that they have. Like for Spider-Man, there's this huge. It's almost like the length of a football field, and it's a green screen that goes all the way from one end, like it's hoisted up, and then it's laid out all the way to the bottom of the floor, up to the other end, and then the people are like flying around on whatever harness. I was like, oh, I would never do that. You got to be a stunt person. A lot of times it's their stunt doubles that are actually doing that part of the work, and they're just doing the acting parts most times. But some people do their own stunts. but that wouldn't be me. I wouldn't do my own stunts. So yeah, this has been around for a while. Or they'll build entire towns. Um,
Movie sets like
yeah, movie
Tyler
sets.
Woods.
Like
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Woods.
Tyler Woods.
Tyler Perry, yeah, like build their own towns.
I was thinking of
Or-
Hollywood scandals. When I say
I mean, a
Tyler
lot of
Woods.
times in New York City, they'll shut down blocks, and you're not, and then they'll have like guards where regular people aren't allowed to. You have to walk around. Sorry, roadblock type of situation. So yeah. Anyway, a lot of people don't know that everybody in those movies that are just walking by, that they're actually extras. It's a controlled environment.
And they get paid.
They get paid handsomely. You have to scoot up. You keep pushing on me.
I'm sorry. I used to think that SUV, Law and Order SUV, was like just live in the streets
Yeah.
and like really shooting shit. You know what I mean? I used to think that.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
people
amazing
don't
how
know
my
that, so
perspective has
that's why
changed.
I mentioned that. Because I know some actors who their entire career is just working as extras. So, which is cool because extras make in New York City, I think they were making about $140 a day or something like that. But the work is quite easy because you could just come with your laptop or whatever your stuff is. You sit around most of the time until they need, someone to walk by in this scene, walk by in that scene, and they feed you really well. So if you're like an entrepreneur trying to get your business off the ground or something,
And network.
in that downtime, you could be on your laptop doing your thing, and then just go walk down the street, cross this corner. Now go sit your ass down till we need you again. So, yeah, something to think about. So you set it up already, right? So you ready for me to press play? Jacqueline says it's hard to believe that 2019 is 5 years ago. Where has the time gone? Girl, it's hard to believe. I don't know. Becoming an adult is like climbing a mountain, and then once you're an adult,
it's over, bud.
It's like jumping
No
down
looking
the
back.
It goes so fast. I can't believe I'm 47. In my brain, I still feel like I'm like 20 something as far as
Life.
But my body is like,
Sit your ass down.
nigga. Nah, you ever been to 47, that's for sure. Who's the Ukrainian actor playing a Bolivian in one of those new James Bond movies? Oh,
Not sure.
is the actor Zelensky? Because I wouldn't be surprised. We should pull up some of Zelensky's.
Okay, but check this out. I'll find some.
If you find it, put it in a private chat.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Oh, Will's getting caught up in that
P.
Diddy stuff too. Like it's getting kind of hectic.
Will Smith exposing Hollywood and the trickery they can pull off.
I think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? This ain't even real blue screen. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
Will Smith even starred in a movie called Focus. And the whole point of the movie is being able to trick your subconscious mind if you're not staying focused. So with all that being said, Will Smith knows how to trick the subconscious mind and well understands how fake the entertainment industry is, since he's been a part of it for so long. Did you know that before the Oscars, Will Smith even had a class teaching kids how to do a fake slap?
That, right? And you just turn your head when I go. Man, where's my money?
What would be the point?
So let me know in the comment section if you believe that.
What's the point?
Interesting.
There's so many lies.
Well, okay, so so that might have been a fake slap because his wife was like about to start sponsoring some alopecia medicine or something.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't even got alopecia.
Wow.
Oh, she grew her hair back. Unless she's trying to say that medicine
Help to cure.
help to cure it. Like it's been a long not scandal, but strategy. When she first came out and said she had alopecia, who better to say that than someone who automatically has her hair shaven all the damn time anyway? Right? So it's like, are we sure she even had alopecia? Because now she has a full set of hair.
I don't know. All I know is they're all dishonest. Or part of some dishonest parts. That's why there's so many lies you just can't believe nothing. Unless you see it for your fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust shit these people say or do.
Mm-hmm. What was something else I was about to say? Oh wait, I can't hear. And then I forgot what it was. Oh well. It was about the how nothing is everything is like the world is a stage and it's all an illusion. But I can't remember what it was. Oh well.
I sent you something in a private chat.
Yeah, I just
Oh, my bad. It's the comedian who would be president.
What does that mean? Does Zelensky really mean green in Ukraine? I don't know what that means. I'm trying to get through his
They are all liars.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted, but sure, okay, we could. This is not the one I wanted, but sure, we could play that.
Oh,
I wanted one that's way more humiliating than this because, I mean, they say that a lot of times they have to go through a humiliation ritual. I don't know what the truth is.
I hear you.
Here we go. Let's watch Zelensky. Let's see how good of an actor he is. If he's a better actor on set than he is on the pulpit. That's not a pulpit. It's a, what's it called?
Oh, shit. I have something.
Is it him shaking?
Yes, him dancing. Holy shit.
Okay. Yes, they're all liars. Everything is a setup. Yes.
Здрасте.
Василий Петрович Голобородько?
Да.
Доброе утро, господин президент.
This is how he looked when he came visit us in the United States.
Привет, как дела? Серьезный день, ребята. Как настроение? Класс? Це не фейк, і я дуже серйозно відношусь до нашої країни, до життя кожної людини.
И вот здесь, понимаешь, теперь они заставляют детей будки ваши строить. Знаешь, почему у нас жизнь собачья? Да потому что мы свой выбор с тобой начинаем в будках. Понятно? А выбирать-то не из кого. Из двух пи***расов выбираем меньше. И так 25 лет подряд. Ты знаешь, что это?
Да, при решении этого вопроса будет
специфика. Уважаемые журналисты, я прошу прощения, я не готов к этой пресс-конференции.
А совместить
That's a reality show.
спорт, если хотите, изучение украинского мода.
Первая причина, конечно же, они хотели бы видеть в президентах такого человека.
You know what that was reminding me of? Paul Ryan.
Mm.
Paul Ryan loved to get filmed in the working out in the gym. like we want to see that. No, thank you. But anyway, I remember what I wanted to say now when we were talking about him as a playing as a teacher who ran for president. Okay, that sparked my memory. What I wanted to say was Alinsky, because he's a Ukrainian Ellen. Sean. Okay, what I wanted to say was that the Will Smith thing, like, made me think of how Trump is very strategic about knowing that everything is Hollywood focused and how influenced the regular citizen is by celebrities. And I was wondering if that is a part of the reason why he chose what's that fool's name? You know who I'm talking about, the vampire eyes, the VP for Trump, whatever his name is. Because he did that movie, and the movie depicts him as just a good old
Vance.
Yeah, Vance. JD Vance. Because that movie depicts him in a way where he will relate to, like Trump's base. And maybe even some other people that are on the fence or what have you. But they have to understand Vance went to Yale. Like, he's not like us. But then if I say that, then I can't say what I say about Ware, because Ware went to prestigious schools too. But Ware also, well, Obama was a community organizer.
Obama was the president of the head in the top prestigious school of the class.
Yeah, Ware was more like an activist on the ground. Makes a change not seeing Zelensky in combat fatigues.
So if you think that's something,
Well,
Jackie,
wait till you see the next one. So let me get back to it. The teacher turned president, that they instead of showing him on the campaign trail, they treated his campaign as a reality TV show. Okay.
Как Василий Голобородько, с такими, самое главное, моральными ценностями. Второе, конечно же, это ответ всему политическому истеблишменту. Люди хотят что-то новое.
А я тут ни при чем. Перестаньте. Мы же все понимаем, что это твой человек. Нет, я был уверен, что Голобородько – это твой человек. Ясно. Если не твой, не мой, значит, это человек Рустема Ашотовича.
Господа, клянусь, я не имею к Голобородько никакого...
Много всего нового научиться. Посмотреть, как дышит собака.
Я обіцяю вам піти в президенти України. І одразу виконую. Я іду в президенти України. Давайте зробимо це разом. З Новим роком.
Для того, щоб Україна була об'єднана, щоб Україна була захищена, щоб безпека України не ставилася під питання. Прийшли до висновку, що цілісність України і єдність...
Я никакая не игрушка в руках Коломойской. Не был бы игрушкой, честно говоря, в руках ни одного из этих людей.
If you're a man of principles,
yes,
why are you working for a man who the anti-corruption authorities say has stolen all this money from the people of this country?
Все каналы у нас принадлежат олигархам. Все крупные предприятия принадлежат этим группам. Получается, что мы все люди в Украине, 40 миллионов людей без принципов, мы все работаем на этих предприятиях. Или теперь весь юмор будет про меня? Да?
Про вас.
Okay. That's enough of him. There are videos of him dancing in heels, gyrating in a onesie on stage, all kind of stuff.
You watching it?
Huh?
I sent it.
No, not that one.
Oh.
I'm talking about more salacious than the one you sent me. But
That one?
Yes.
More salacious than this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, more salacious than this. Okay, but let's play this one, and then we're gonna move past this because I don't want to belabor the point.
Танцуйте! А чё, вот вчера пошли с другом на дискотечку, во. Там видели прекрасных двух девочек. Ну, значит, потанцевали с ними, немного выпили.
А потом? Понимаю.
Can I ask you about your previous life when you were an actor and a comedian? Now you're a wartime leader. How do you bring that sense of humor that you undoubtedly have to your colleagues in order to keep up their spirits?
I never lost my sense of humor. I think when people lose it, they lose адекватність, як сказати.
The state of mind, the sober state of mind.
I think so. Yes, you have to concentrate and be very serious, not during months. You have to do it in very important moments, in very difficult decisions. You have to be clever, and you have to be adequate, and you have to be brave because you are the leader. That's it. It's very important. It's not interesting what you feel. You have to do it, and you have to change. If you feel that you can't, you have to change very quickly.
This is it.
Not to run, stay, change, and make decisions. That is very important, and very important to make decisions quicker than enemy. That is very important. Not to think. It's not about philosophy or something like this. You have to make decisions. I think that is steps to the big victory. Small steps, small victorious steps, small steps each day. Each day you have to wake up and think what we'll do today to make this victory closer. That is very important, and that's why. But to be adequate, you have to sometimes, yes, in the night, have some, 15 minutes to think about, to speak with children by phone, something like this, to not without any crying that it's so difficult and very huge to lead the country without all these things. It's not. I think you will find some people who will tell about you like in social media, etc. Yes, without it, you have to be strong, and that's why humor, sense of humor, shows when you can joke. Show sometimes, of course, show that you are okay, that you are strong, that you control the situation. It's very important to control the situation. That's it. Nobody can make decisions without you, because then the result. So I mean that the result depends on you. Yeah. So that's why you have to concentrate. And humor makes you human.
When was the last time you laughed? Was it my outfit?
Oh, no, 1 second ago. I think last time.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. It's your birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
It's not funny.
What would be?
I'm 45. It's not funny.
What would be the best gift you could have?
The best gift. I don't really. I don't like. I mean that.
Do we have to keep going?
I had everything before my presidential time and before this war, and so I will not be surprised if we are speaking about some things, some material.
I know the best gift. All that money he's laundering. That's an awesome gift. Who wouldn't want that? So what's going on in the chat, BlackLIFE? What you doing?
I was just saying how they just make a mockery of us, and Jacqueline was agreeing. Say they just make a mockery of everyday people. They act like these people that they handpicked or craft the pathway for is just regular people who just got a vision to help the country. Yeah,
No,
right.
you don't.
What the fuck?
No, you don't.
You can't even get a clear path out of fucking traffic as a regular person.
This guy has a vision for the country.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Not saying that people can't have fun and be real, but don't lie, man. Look at this shit. What the hell is this? Oh, I know what that is. That's trick shit people doing nowadays. That TikTok trick challenge. That's the Ukraine version.
That's the Ukraine version of
I'm
twerking.
showing that. Nahila, I
Okay,
knew I
well,
heard of that
can
trick.
I twerk and run for president?
Maybe.
Yeah. Like,
Depends on what you're willing to support.
I'm just saying.
Or what you're willing to do.
Should we be judging to that extent?
I just said that. I'm not saying people can't have fun, but look how strategic even their fun is. Look at what that saxophone did for Bill Clinton.
Exactly.
So you can't trust that even their vulnerable
you can't trust their
fun. You can't trust it. Look at Bush and how he made a mockery of Southern people and made himself seem dumber intentionally to relate or get pander to people. That shit is disgusting, man. I'm sick of it. You can't even spot authentic people. There is none. There is none in politics. And I beg of you, fine folks in our chats and audience, can you please tell me who do you think has integrity and authentic? I can't say that word, but fuck. But you know,
we all have
who's
our
being
words.
authentic as a fucking politician and a leader in any country, anywhere around this greedy ass world?
Well, I think Tuesday, tomorrow, I wanted to play this Jill Stein because we're trying to okay, we're trying to hone in on the vote, right, and just trying to be as strategic as possible towards the end, and it's just kind of looking like it's Jill Stein. So I just want to inform Black folks of who she is and what she's talking about, at least. So I think she went on Black Authority for an interview. So I want to watch it. I want to watch it on BlackLIFE, and it'll be our first reaction, so we can see like how much of it feels forced, how much of it feels genuine, how much of it feels pandering. You know, just get an idea how you feel about it, Tosh Schmidt, BlackLIFE. No, BlackLIFE, formerly known, the artist formerly known as Tosh Schmidt. Nahilo Nordstrom says, I feel that it's easier for me to read over here. I feel like Zelensky used to be basically a normal guy. Then the Nazis blackmailed him, and he's been a puppet ever since. Yeah, some people are of the opinion that if he doesn't do what they tell him to do, he's gonna get. So
he didn't hear that song. Fuck you! Don't do it. I told you.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, I heard that.
So Jacqueline says, I hate
when politicians deliberately make buffoons of themselves or can't be bothered to comb through their hair.
I couldn't be bothered to comb my hair today.
Nah, I know who she's talking about.
She's talking about Trump and
British dude.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
But I sure see his hair in my head.
You know who is a buffoon that does bother to comb his hair?
Macron?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an interesting little tidbit about Macron's life that I had no idea of after this video.
Okay, and Nahilo, if you have some, Macron is France.
It's French.
And
I made the mistake. I was thinking I had something that you could have given me some good input on, thinking that was Trudeau, but I was mistaken. But at any rate,
I'd love to hear what Nahilo has to say about Trudeau. So
yeah.
before we transition.
Huh?
Before we transition, I'm gonna read.
We transitioning to the lies.
Right. But
Right.
I'm gonna read this last
Huh?
comment. Let me read
Oh,
this
sure.
last comment.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. Jackman says, didn't the buffoon who couldn't be bothered to comb his hair threaten Zelensky when he tried to sign a peace deal or something?
That would be true.
I think that was oh gosh. I mean, you might be right, but I think it was someone else. I can't remember. If anybody knows in the chat can confirm what Jacqueline is saying.
Let us know.
I mean, it probably could have been him, and I think it was someone else from.
He got the pressure.
Huh?
Did he get the pressure?
Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember. Jacqueline.
What lies that you can easily
He says Trudeau is basically Canadian Zelensky, just another puppet. Just another puppet.
Boris Johnson.
Oh, Boris Johnson. Okay.
That's it. How could I not think of Boris and Natasha? Man. Boing, boing, boing.
Because we're so Bozo Johnson. Sean calls. That's a better name.
He was hilarious as a character.
So you wanted to transition into say what now?
The reason why I put this in here is because
The world is a stage thing.
I was just saying
there's so much.
how we're merging now. The things that we look up for entertainment on social media and just hearsay, tea, gossipy stuff. Piers Markison. I crack myself up. Piers Markison. Okay. Piers is a serious journalist with deep pockets, according to Black social media people. Black social media people said the only reason Jay-Z and Beyonce made a statement or said in any movement or did anything is because Piers.
Because I don't think they know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying they know who Piers Morgan is, right?
Yeah, but you're talking about the aftermath of this clip. So you have to set up the clip first.
I don't even remember what I just said, to tell you the truth. All I'm saying is Piers has credibility. And now it's merging with what we see on social media. That's my segue into this. Right?
That's perfect.
Piers is a credible person who's interviewed several.
Wait.
Well, I wouldn't call him that, but some people would. What is it? So people would call him that. And a lot of people in social media has elevated Jaguar Wright and her voice and her statements to a different level. But now it's an intersection.
So let me help you out because a lot of people don't know who Jaguar Wright is in the comments.
Okay. A lot of people didn't know who she was before this. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a merge.
Okay, so let me help you out.
Help the audience, not me.
Well, with the setup. So Jaguar Wright is a lovely singer. She can sing really well. She used to sing backup for Jay-Z, and she wrote songs. She did some commercials, like Coca-Cola commercials, but she's more like a backup singer for Hi Mama Master by an Hour, who just entered the chat. Good to see you here. So she's been in those circles for decades. Well, she has a lot to say, even before the whole P. Diddy thing, and I should say we apologize. We're trying to be light today because Mastermind Hour isn't here, so we're like being gossipy and petty because why not? Tomorrow we're gonna be more. We're gonna be more about politics. We're gonna be reviewing
Well, it's
that.
Black Life. You're gonna be about politics on Thursday.
Jill Stein. Jill Stein was interviewed by the Black Authority.
Okay.
Okay. So she has been saying for at least a decade now, she's been calling out P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, like all of them for their practices in the industry. They how they would use artists to make money, and the artists would always fall off, but somehow they became billionaires. And the artists, like, where are they now? And a lot of them had like drug problems because they were trying to escape what mentally happened to them during those years that they were trying to become famous. Or some went to prison because they were trying to, like Shine went to prison because P. Diddy shot that lady in the face and Shine took the fall for him. So I think P. Diddy must have paid he's poor. So P. Diddy like gave him a deal to pay his family a certain amount of money. And so Shine wanted his family to be good type of situation. Just all kind of stuff. Or they would like drug their drinks and do humiliating things to them.
I'm pretty sure.
And then, well, let me finish this statement, and then I'll let you talk. Do humiliating things to them, and then they would put a bad contract in their face that they knew was bad, and say, "Well, if you don't sign it, we're going to leak this video." So all kind of various crap. Do you want to say something?
I was just gonna say the tactics that you're describing is not exclusive to entertainment, politics.
Mhm.
It's gangster fucking tactics. It's what fucking mafia people use. It's what any gangster or thug or person like that will use to get their way. And it's like nothing that is new. It should be new to us. That's why I can't wait till honest truth is revealed, so we can see what's real. Because these people that we have, and when I say we, I'm selective and put myself in certain parts of it because I don't always idolize and prop these celebrities way up there. Maybe when I was younger, I did more, but at a certain point, I was like, these are everyday for ordinary, regular people that's being manipulated into doing fuck shit that's not helping us.
Is it say Jeffrey Epstein is to politics and corporate America or oligarchs what Sean Combs and Jay-Z is to the entertainment industry? Well, the hip hop industry.
It's hard to say that.
Who would be the one in the like rock, like the different genres have a different handler?
No, because all overlap.
No, you can't say no.
I can say all overlap. I can say Bill Gates and P. Diddy got relationships. I can say not Bill Gates. I can say Elon Musk and P. Diddy have relationships. Elon Musk and Kanye West.
I wasn't just talking about hip hop though. I'm saying, like, is there a handler in another genre, like pop or
I think.
country music or
What's up with Brooks? You heard of what's going on with the pedophile accusation? I'm a country fan, but I know stuff going on with him too, and accusations.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that? He's being accused of it.
Why you pull it up? Let me just play this.
What's that? Oh, Jaguar.
Why you pull it up? I'll play this.
Garth Brooks?
No, what are you talking? Jacqueline.
Why I pull up what?
Oh yeah, you pull up Garth Brooks. Okay, our our conversations got crossed. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up this. So basically, Jaguar Wright Usually she's been on social media all this time with all of these accusations. We're only going to pay like a 3-minute clip. But she's been talking about all these accusations. She made it to like mainstream news article. This is huge. She did not hold back. And then when we get to the other side, I'll tell you what happened. Thanks, Sean. Told you I'm an OG today. I'm celebrating today. I got my G status on. So when we get to the other side, then I'll tell you what happened after that.
Very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay,
I need to start.
Very well.
Oh, that was the beginning.
The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. Everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Not the diddler.
Good.
Not the diddler. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys on your compliments to me about my outfit. I did not know people were trying to dress like prison.
I'm a little suspicious of it.
Orange lately.
I'm a little suspicious.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now, here's the thing. I don't own it, and I don't pay any rent.
Because I noticed, just like they plant them little actors in crisis, them crisis actors.
I was talking about something else.
Oh, I was talking about your orange.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Saying?
I'm saying, like, people be planting subliminal messages in people's heads, and they be doing stuff to the masses of you guys.
Oh,
you might be falling in line. I gotta watch out for you.
Well, you already know that's not true, and now I gotta embarrass myself to let them know that I have a mind of my own, and let them know why I'm wearing this today. Y'all, I need to wash my hair and comb it out. It's basically all it is. That's why y'all been seeing me wear those they're not beanies. I don't know what they're called. But I love to wear them. But I usually wear them. I have a bunch of different colors for different outfits, just in case I didn't have time to wash and comb my hair. And
I think this is true about it.
and I've been I've been waiting to do it because I want to do a scalp treatment on my hair, on my scalp. So I haven't done it yet, and which makes my hair grow because it just does. I have four. I do not have the case of the bucket. So anyway, this is the funny thing is, okay, I don't wear wigs. I don't wear wigs. Not that I'm opposed to people who do. I'll get like, I'll twist my hair. I'll get cornrows. I'm just getting it into the concept of maybe I could try box braids, but that's not something that I've ever done. And so yeah, today I had to go get my driver's license, and I was like really scared that they would make me take my hair down because when I went to renew my passport, I had my hair in a bun. You know how I love my bun, and they made me take my hair down. I boo-hooed like a baby. I cried. I was hysterical because I was like, "How am I going to do this? I'm going to look like a fool." And they're just like, "Well, you can't have your hair. Your hair has to be down." And I'm like, I just can't take my hair out of this bun like that.
I mean, that
This bun is hiding the fact that I didn't comb my hair.
that picture was
I
something.
looked so pitiful in that picture, but my hair did look good
Your hair may have looked good, but your little face was so sad.
because I was crying. I went in there and I went in the bathroom and put my hair under water and tried to like finger comb it out as best as I could. But anyway, I couldn't do that today. So what I did was I went and got one of my mom's wigs. This is so embarrassing because she doesn't wear good wigs now. Like she's not like a reality TV wig lady. She's like a I don't even want to talk about my mom like that.
I hope you don't.
Those wigs are not wigging, honey.
She's an elderly woman doing her thing.
She's an elderly woman doing her thing. So I got the best wig I could find and tried to work it out as best as I could. So now I got to live with that driver's license for how many years? Oh my gosh. And if you saw the driver's license picture, I look just like my mother. I look like her. I look like I look like a twin. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, that was my little story. So let's get back to the situation at hand. I'm scared to look at the chat. Okay. Oh, thank goodness they're talking about something else. All right, so the thing about Jaguar Wright, let's get back to Jaguar Wright, shall we?
I thought it was done.
No.
Oh. I sent you
With
to Garth
Jaguar?
Brooks in the private jet.
This?
Garth Brooks, accused of sexual assault essay by a makeup artist on NBC
That
News.
is not what came up.
Oh, you want me to do it again?
There it is. Okay, I see it. Okay. I just kind of wanted. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I just want to expound on what she was saying because, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Before I was telling my story, someone said what I've been saying. They said it in the comments. most of these people, like who basically, yes, Jacqueline, I could laugh about it now, but I was pretty distraught. But it is what it is now. It's done. It is done. Someone said, oh, y'all were laughing at me. Well, I'm glad we could laugh together. Someone, oh, here it is, Sean. I agree. Are you?
I didn't touch it.
Okay. I agree with you, Sean. I think Diddy's possibly a Mossad agent because who runs the entertainment industry? I know people are going to say that's anti-Semitic, but I've already shown Kanye West with his chart showing all of the entertainment channels, all the labels, and the percentages that are owned by you know who. So, and if they have their hands on the necks of our politicians, you think they don't have their hands on the necks of our entertainment industry? Because the entertainment industry and the news, I should have said both, they're what drives the perceptions for us to follow the politicians. So I completely agree that I think he's a Mossad asset. And when you're Clive Davis turned him out, I think. That's just my humble opinion. The chat's going by too fast, Tasha. Are you, Tasha?
I'm sharing.
You're sharing?
Yes, I am.
So you want me to play this?
It's not going by fast. It's not going by fast.
Okay. So play the Garth Brooks thing.
Sure, to show you how they're all dishonest and full of nasty shit they try to get away with.
Okay.
She knows. She knows.
But this is like one incident. This isn't like a cabal. Just to point that out. It's not a cabal. It's just one incident. This is one man doing one thing or doing this to one person. He's not like, he doesn't have like a sexual ring.
Who are you talking about, Garth Brooks?
Yeah, in the country.
Garth Brooks is a celebrity. Using his
but
celebrity status to probably do more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Who knows? He could be connected to Diddy. He could be connected to Epstein and whomever else. They all are greedy, nasty people.
Okay, I'm just pointing out.
That's my perspective.
I'm just pointing out it's one incident. It's not like.
I don't think it's one, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I heard you. Well, I'll play it.
If anybody else knows.
At this juncture is one incident. Let me just say it that way. Is that a better way to say it?
It's this woman plus it's other stuff he's been accused of. So I don't know what to believe.
Okay.
Okay, we're back now with new allegations against a country music superstar, Garth Brooks. The singer-songwriter behind hits like Friends in Low Places now facing accusations of sexual assault and battery. This stemming from a lawsuit filed by his hairstylist and makeup artist. Here with the latest, NBC's Steve Patterson joins us now from Los Angeles. What does the lawsuit allege, Steve?
Yeah, Tom, I've looked at the lawsuit. The allegations here are stunning. They are detailed. They are graphic. And while I'll spare some of that detail here, I think it's important to issue a trigger warning to anyone watching. The suit names the alleged victim as Jane Rowe, the makeup artist first hired by Brooks' wife, Trisha Yearwood, who started working with Brooks on gigs back in 2017. The filing, however, stems from allegations in 2019, alleging Brooks repeatedly exposed himself to Rowe, shared inappropriate sexual advances and messages, enforced inappropriate touching. And according to the suit, this reaches a boiling point in May of 2019, where Rowe alleges that she is raped by Brooks in a hotel room while they were on a work trip. And the sexual remarks even increased in volume, according to the suit, after that incident. The suit saying that the trip was a Grammy Honors event here in Los Angeles. And of course, the suit filed in a California state court today.
This is the first time we've ever heard any type of allegation like this against Garth Brooks. Has he responded tonight? Do we know if he's taking any legal action?
So in this suit, it references another anonymous suit filed in a Mississippi court in September. So this is before the current suit from Roe, with Brooks reportedly describing himself in a separate countersuit before this suit as a celebrity public figure who resides in Tennessee. That suit allegedly asked the court to declare that Roe was leveling false allegations and to bar her from publicizing them any further. It also reportedly claims that she asked him for salaried employment and medical benefits, and that after he refused, her attorney sent Brooks the confidential demand letter containing the allegations that I'm reporting to you now. Her attorney team, of course, claiming this was all an attempt to silence Roe.
And just to be clear with our viewers here, we've reached out. We've been looking for a response from Garth Brooks and his representatives, but so far we haven't heard anything back yet, right?
Nothing back yet, Tom. We have reached out to his attorney team. We are trying to get an answer there.
Okay, and when we will, we'll bring it to you. Thanks so much. We appreciate that, Steve.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app. I was muted. Sean, I just friended you on Discord. Thank you for sending me a friend request. Been so busy today, I didn't get a chance to look. And maybe you'll come on as a guest next Monday on Civilian Discord. Because I think Mastermind will be taking a sabbatical from us for a little while. Not from us, but for himself. That's a better, for himself and his family. That's a better way of putting it. So yeah, like when Halo says, when it comes to trafficking, it's an entire industry. Oprah, all of them. You can't be a part of the circle. Well, you can be a part of the circle, but you can't be a mogul unless you are okay with all the things that they get away with. Let's put it that way. Oh, we're talking about hair now. We're back on hair.
Hope Mastermind's doing all right.
He's doing fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said that. Okay. He is doing fine. And yes, he knows he's loved. So he's just taking a mental health break. That's all. But like I told you guys, I didn't want to bother him for a while. And I would contact him this weekend. So that was his response to me. I just wanted to share it with you because he responded to me while we are on live. So that was perfect. So I'll let him know that everybody's saying that they love him. And
I just want Sean to realize what just happened.
who was snapping on you?
You snapped on me.
When?
I said when I said mention Mastermind, you was like, shut up. And then when you saw Sean, it was Sean.
What I say? Wait, what I say again?
I said
no. Say it the way I said it.
I don't.
You said.
No, all Sean was saying. Yes, you did. I was reading Sean's comment. This comment. I said, "Hope Mastermind is doing," and you said, "That's what my ear heard." And then I was like, "Oh, all right." And then poor Sean was like, "Oh, my bad." I'm saying when she realized it was Sean said, she went back and read it all sweet. Oh, Mastermind, what you doing? That girl, bro. That was pretty funny.
Okay. You know what you made me sound like?
What?
One of those gremlins. Not the good one.
No, I mean, in my ear with these headphones, it sounds like that. That was pretty funny.
You're not playing this, right? I don't know where this came from.
Sabby
This isn't
Sabs.
you, right?
I don't know what Sabby did.
Okay.
So who has the better laugh, Sabby Sabs or Mastermind?
Oh,
We voting
look how you
Mastermind all
making me
day.
look bad. Now you read that comment. I'm not even reading.
Wait, what now? BlackLIFE Abby knows. I can't hardly see. Hold up, let me walk by.
Good.
Stop it! I'm looking at this part. BlackLIFE Abby knows you are on a personal. Oh, I have a personal bias.
No. On a personal basis.
Oh,
I'll read it. I'll read it.
I can't hardly see.
Okay, I'll read it. BlackLIFE Abby knows you on a personal basis. I'm sure if she got to know us on a personal basis, she'd be snapping at us too.
Jackie, that is a
I bet you
definite.
Nahilo would tell you something
Yes.
different.
It's in her personality. She's snappy but sweet.
Oh, I just said, I bet you Nahilo would tell you something different.
What he said?
Abby the Aries.
Right. She's snappy but she's sweet. If she snap on you, she's not gonna let you last long with the unpleasant taste of it. She's gonna come back and give you some sweet really fast. Right. Well, at least not as fast as Sean sweet, cause she get up. But Sean, I tell you, Sean, you lucky she don't use that name Sean against you. Sean Combs, Sean Diddy. You probably one of the rare Sean she loves.
The diddler.
The diddler.
I wouldn't call him a diddler.
I didn't call Sean that. I didn't call him that, but I'm saying his name is Sean.
I would not do that. Okay, so well, Jacqueline, I'd love to.
Jackie said she needed to start a GoFundMe for our glasses.
I'd rather do it for Sean and his situation.
What?
Well, we talked about it earlier, so.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm about to get a job, Jacqueline.
And I just got my insurance, so hopefully.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
For her new job, she just got her insurance. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be starting work in November.
Yeah, and we can get. Well, you got to get some updated prescriptions.
Yeah.
Mine is just blurry as all hell. My glasses been broke for a minute.
But I think we can manage.
But the reading glasses do well at work, but I can't see without it. I mean, clear.
Okay, a couple of more weeks.
I can't wait another minute. I can't wait another minute.
Yeah, I think Sean and maybe Nahilo, we could do a GoFundMe for them. That'd be better.
Nahilo wants to plug it. This girl's funny. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Can you? How would you send it to me? Can you email it to me? Or you could join the stream because you know more about it than I do, and we'll just bring you on so you could plug Shonda's GoFundMe. That'd be awesome. So whichever one you want to do, just text me and let me know, okay? You know I can't click on that. Nahilo in the chat. I can't click on that. You can email it to me or come on and
you can't.
They could put it in the chat. Yeah, but I can't click on it.
But they can't even, like, if it's up here, they can't even copy and paste.
Yeah, I can't copy and.
Nobody can.
Yeah, no, they can.
Oh, I didn't know.
On the YouTube channel, I just can't.
He said we could put it in the chat.
Oh, he's putting it in the chat for them. I want to pull it up, but that's cool.
Can I?
Brown liquor no ice.
Brown liquor no ice.
Brown liquor, no ice.
Brown liquor, you just have a funny timing. Seems like every time brown liquor comes, it's time to feel that ice.
Shake it.
Welcome. Jacqueline says she can't find you.
Discord?
On Discord.
Abby
just says she didn't think she could make it today, guys. Can you believe that? She an hour and a half in.
I'm Abby do, Abby don't on Discord also, Jacqueline.
Oh my goodness. Are we about to dive into this? How long is this?
You just have that one more.
Just that one?
Do you want to play that?
I really want to know what the people think about this because deception is running rampant right now in my mind. Right now, there is a lot of deception going on that's been in our faces, right? This next story.
Before you go to that next story,
I wanted to talk about where it came
before
from.
you go to the next story,
What?
They're asking me to pull it up in a different way. So
What the?
Can you just
Can I go get some
patient
water?
for 1 second?
Can I?
Talk about something else.
I was about
Look
to.
at the chat.
All right, I just typed it in, Jackie.
Did you say can I go
Jackie
get some
said she
water?
just typed it in. Rondo with the praise. What Rondo said?
I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go.
I said a boom.
What a good idea.
There you go, Rondo.
Ain't that something?
Rondo said just click it in it and then share.
I know, but I wasn't in the thing.
That's Philadelphia, I tell you.
Oh,
Rondo. If only it was good friends at school.
look at what an easy solution that was. I just had to go on the YouTube page, which I wasn't there.
And then voila.
And then voila.
Thank you, Rondo.
And here we are.
Brown liquor, baby. I want to hear Nahilo say, brown liquor, baby.
Nahilo's not gonna do that. Nahilo is not gonna do that.
Nahilo, can you try it?
Okay, I need to move this out of the way. Okay, support Shonda I think it's Shonda Masters' battle against lung cancer. So she is an independent media host, like us. She is I think it's Trailer Park Pundit. If I'm saying anything wrong, Nahilo, please put in the chat.
Rondo said this. I don't exactly know what that means. Maybe you all do.
Trailer Park Pundit, which I never got a chance to watch before she is, ill-fated.
You understand what Rondo said?
I'm not looking. I'm looking at the
Oh, my bad.
page. What did he say?
He says YouTube.com, not whatever app Yellow using for stream. He says you are
using.
Huh?
Y'all are using for stream.
I guess that's what he meant.
Yeah, we're past that. I already got it up.
Well, excuse me, Papa. I was on that brown liquor, babe.
Or as what you heard from me is zip, 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 zip. She's had the pleasure of interviewing Chris Hedges and both Julian Assange's father and brother, just to name a few. So she's really been at the forefront of giving us good information in independent media, and because she doesn't have universal health care, and because of her own struggles in her life, she is having a hard time, and we want to help her as best we can. So please go donate to her if you can. Shonda Masters, let me put it in the chat. Can you write this down in the chat? CH. Can you write this down in the chat?
CH.
ANDMASTA. And it's GoFundMe. So perfect. Perfect.
CHANDA.
Oh, you was still trying to.
No, it cleared it.
You was busy flirting with brown liquor, baby.
No, I'm not. I was saying.
Liquor, baby.
I'm trying to say it erased it when I tried this.
CHAND
CHAND
space MASTA.
No A?
I just said MASTA. MASTA.
SHAND space MASTA. GoFundMe?
Bye. If I would have said brown liquor, bye at the end, then you.
I would have got it. I would have gotten it. Brown sugar, baby. It's
Girl, you still fucked it up.
I asked you 3 times.
I said CHANDA.
I asked you if there was an A.
One more reason to have a universal healthcare system in the U.S. Also, if there was a universal healthcare system, then every woman and member of the LGBT community can get access to treatment and not just the well off. And they could have given us universal healthcare with a strike of a pen when we were going through a medical national emergency during the pandemic, but they chose not to. They chose to give us $1,200 after like a year or something, and then $1,200 again, and then they told us to fuck off. Just a reminder. All right, so this last one is salacious. It is a salacious story, y'all, and I don't know if it's messy or petty.
It's everything Candace Owens is.
Have a good night, Brown Liquor. Thank you for jumping in and saying hello.
Thank you, Rondo.
Rondo, bedtime too.
Thank you, Brown Liquor.
We about to go to work. I said we were only going to do an hour, and we're like at 1:45.
And now we almost approaching 2. Again, folks, thank y'all, baby. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby. All right. So this one is salacious. I mean, it's really a conspiracy. And I don't even know how comfortable I am with it. But hey, it's Tasha's story.
It's actually Candace's story. I love when she does deep dives.
It is Candace's story.
Because she's very thorough with her deep dives. She likes receipts. That's the one thing I can say about her. She's not going to say some bullshit that's going to get her in trouble. Totally. Now, if you have an opinion against what she's saying, that's one thing. But as far as factual shit, she brings it. And this little tidbit is very fucking interesting. It's almost as interesting as Kamala and her grandmother that's made believe that they still not have addressed yet. So let's look at Macron.
Okay.
I'm gonna find Trudeau.
So
You
why
better
is that
believe.
What's up with D'Angelo? What they talking about?
No, he's talking about
D'Angelo
D'Angelo.
is- I know y'all ain't talking about my D'Angelo.
Brown sugar, babe.
What was said about my D'Angelo? It was good. Good
Brown,
stuff. Huh?
brown sugar.
It was all good things, right?
Brown sugar, babe.
You know D'Angelo had Angela Stone had a baby.
Have you seen him lately?
He's
Oh my God.
Stop. I didn't want to say. That's mean, T. I was just like,
damn, he big.
I mean,
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. I was
That's
just
what I'm
like,
saying.
wow. That
Coming off another video with how run with Bill.
I would have been asking her that. He must have been a 10, 12-pound baby coming out or something.
He was a full grown ass man coming out that baby.
So this is about Mr. and Mrs. Macron. I haven't
For
watched. I haven't watched this, by the way. She told me about it.
It's interesting. Look at Candace with her big ass head. It's gonna be interesting. La blue.
I hope this isn't silly.
Is happening right now
let's do it.
in France.
Let's do it.
So let me give you guys the background. Emmanuel
Tell me about the
Macron is
blatant
the
lies.
president of France. He is married to
Speed it
Brigitte
up.
Macron.
It's on Rumble.
Their love story has always been extremely weird and extremely creepy. She is 70 years old, allegedly, and he is just 46 years old. So already right there, you have a 24-year age gap between them. And at the very least, just looking into their love story, you're looking at what might be, because they changed the age throughout the years, a story of pedophilia. I'll tell you what their official narrative has been. The official narrative is that when Emmanuel was just 15 years old, he was a drama student at a school, and his teacher was Brigitte. And while he was very young, they somehow managed to fall in love. That would have made Brigitte way too old to be falling in love with a 15 or 16 or 14-year-old, depending on which article you're reading. But yes, apparently she was just so moved from his depth, this little boy's depth and the poetry and the way that he would write, that they fell in love, so much so that the now First Lady left her then husband, despite the fact that they had 3 kids. Okay, so that's the background story. Nobody cares. Doesn't matter. It happened so long ago. Now she's the First Lady. We should celebrate her. No, some major update now happening. Major update. So let me tell you about how I happened upon the story. There was just an article that was published in the Daily Mail. Here is the headline. The proof France's First Lady wasn't born a man. What? I was going, what? So I, of course, instantly read it, because what a bizarre thing that you're even needing to present proof that Brigitte Macron was not born a man. And embedded within the article, they showed 2 photos, and I'm going to show you right now. This is the
Just rewind it a couple of seconds. Right there. The headline. What she just said. Now you read. I get you. You read something in the newspaper about, let's say, Biden and Jill. You read something like that. Proof of Biden's America's First Lady wasn't born a man, or even Obama and what's his wife? Michelle.
I mean, they accuse her.
They accuse her of that.
Trans woman also.
But they don't have as much fucking proof. It's what this girl is finna say about this one here, right? If
that true though?
If it's not true, she would have found the information.
No, I'm saying.
Is this true? Is this article in the?
Let me finish speaking.
You just said, is it true? I was like, what?
No, I'm saying, is it true that they don't have as much information? I don't know. I haven't seen this. You saw it.
Okay. Knowing Candace Owens, how you know her and how thoroughly she deep dives. If she couldn't find anything, do you think it's readily available?
Okay, that wasn't my question.
But that's my question. If it's,
okay, but you have to answer mine before you.
Okay, go ahead. Well, yours was.
It's all right.
If it's true, and I'm saying I don't know, but I know Candace's history on deep dives and how thorough she is about her research because of who she is and how much shit she get for lying. So she better have receipts when she brings shit like this.
Okay, let's keep.
So this came from a credible newspaper. She said this is what piqued her interest. Why would they say this shit? Like, why would you have to say the First Lady wasn't born a man if it has any weight?
I was trying to say that there is questionable evidence for the Obamas also.
Really?
I'm not saying that it's true.
I don't know any credible evidence for the Obama and Michelle being a man. What credible evidence?
Have you researched it?
She didn't. I don't have her reach. I'm waiting for her to do it.
Did you Google and look?
I saw what they have said and what people have posted. It's not as much as this.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm saying.
I don't know how credible any of this stuff is. The world is a stage.
That's right. I agree. Which is the lies and lies and lies. That's what the whole segment is about. But I'm saying this right here. This could easily be proven if this was an article in the Daily Mail, right? Popular newspaper.
Daily Mail.
That's what that says, huh? Daily Mail.
You know what the Daily Mail is, right? The Daily Mail is a right-wing propaganda. The Daily Mail is like the Washington Post.
Washington Post is credible or not?
No.
To who, you? I'm just saying, do people read it and say, yes, this is real?
Just because people read
I'm
it
not
say,
saying
yes,
you
this is
and
real.
people who are in tuned and thinking. I'm saying the majority of people who read this stuff, they believe what?
Okay, but that don't matter to me. We are in independent news here.
I know, but
I
you
don't
still
care
have
about
to know
that.
what they're talking about, though.
Yes, but you said they were credible.
To their audience.
Okay, well you have to quantify it with that.
Well, I will get there if you I'll get there if you tell me. And what you just told me helped me to get to the point where they're credible to their subscribers.
To their viewers.
Right?
That doesn't mean that they're credible.
Okay. Thank you for correcting that.
Right.
And I agree with you. But that's my whole point of this.
But evidently somebody thinks what I was saying, I believe it, but not in it. I believe it, but not in a derogatory way. Mike Obama. Oh. Yeah. So I'm glad you just said that. I'm gonna leave that up for a second. Because I felt really uncomfortable about doing this story. And let me tell you why. I didn't want to come off as transphobic just because we were exploring these stories, because neither of us are transphobic. So we didn't want it to be like, oh, if they are a man, that's a problem. The problem is you lying.
That's my problem. My problem is stop fucking lying. If y'all want to promote and make laws and changes for transgender people and LGBTQ, and you are actually that fucking shit, or you married to somebody that's that fucking shit, stop fucking lying. What?
Bombshell.
What?
Nahilo says there's a story like this in the Trudeau family too.
Well, we about to get to that too. Nahilo, that's on you, baby. I knew it. I told April. About that. I was like, Abby do. I told Abby do. If they have one for one of them, they all fit the same thing, the same mold. So look at Snarky popping in. What you got, Snark? Snark. So my point with this story is.
Hold on. Let me do what Rondo taught me. Which, if I had which I do have basic common sense, but I just wasn't thinking. It's hard to do all the chat and all this stuff.
I don't know about
all this stuff. But once you know, you know. So there Snarky Snark. Snarky, you've been hiding in the background all this time. Is that what you've been doing? It's an article that says Obama revealed he thought about making love to me in daily in unearthed letter. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Wasn't it in his like a diet? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Okay. Which is just don't lie.
That's what I'm saying. Especially if they're making laws.
So it's kind of like Kamala. Oh, that's just me. Oops. Nope. Let me fix that. If you were willing to lie,
yes, I do remember Scarf.
The entire time about Biden being having dementia, or at least in rapid cognitive decline, if you're willing to lie to us about that, why should we trust you about anything else? Which is why I don't understand why people want to vote for Trump.
What? Did you just ask if she was lying about her grandmother?
No, I didn't say that, but yeah.
But that's also one, huh?
Candace did one about that too.
If you're going to lie about who your grandmother is in your memoirs or your book, or whatever the fuck you thought that book was about, if you lying about your family, how the hell are we supposed to believe you, lady?
He just woke up.
Who?
Snarky. So basically, she put a picture of her grandmother her black grandmother in her book.
That wasn't her black grandmother. That's the problem.
Let me finish. Okay, it must be something about the name of the show.
Lies?
No, civilian disco.
Oh, yeah.
That was a dig.
I know.
So, she put a picture of her black grandmother in her book, and Candace did like some research, and her grandmother had passed away before she was even born. So she's passing off this black grandmother like she had black people in her life all this time, and she didn't. And you are right, Rhonda. Well, he's American, but he's not black American.
Just because he could give dap and handshakes and got a cool ass walk. Man, get your ass out of here.
Get your ass up out of here.
Get your ass up out of here. If I knew now, I'm sorry, if I knew then what I know now, I swear my votes wouldn't have never went to that bastard. But at any rate.
Okay, should we get back to it?
Yeah, let's go on over to France. See what's going on in France. How many lives? 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, let's get back to it.
This child says, I can't do it. I told you was going to miss your family.
Yeah, I do.
Bizarre thing that you're even needing to present proof that Brigitte Macron was not born a man. And embedded within the article, they showed 2 photos, and I'm going to show you right now. This is the first photo. This is allegedly Brigitte Macron when she was a little girl sitting on her mom's lap. But when I saw this photo, the first thing I noticed was that the person on the far left, the boy, that actually looks like Brigitte Macron. I'm taking you guys through my thought process. I saw this photo. I was like, that actually looks like she might actually be the guy. Maybe she's a dead ringer for her brother. But I don't see any resemblance there with the little girl. They showed the second photo, debunking another young photo allegedly of Brigitte Macron. What I thought when I looked at this photo, this looks way too new to be a photo of a 70-year-old when they were a child. Now, again, these are my thought processes. When I then read the article, there was no debunking whatsoever. They just were calling people that were saying otherwise far right, all the typical buzzwords, far right, conspiracy theorists, racist, sexist, it's homophobic, it's anti-Semitism. Just the thing that we are all now able to immediately look through. These names don't mean anything anymore. And that just makes me want to look further into the alleged theory. And I did. And holy smokes. So the quote unquote conspiracy theory is actually.
Wait, this is off topic, but she's saying all these words that don't mean anything anymore. Can we go through those words?
After?
Because far right, she's saying that don't mean anything anymore.
I don't think she said that. I thought she meant homophobe and all that.
Anti-Semitic. She went through a list of words.
Well, we can.
But
that sounds like noteworthy.
Not words, terms.
That sounds like it's noteworthy.
I'm going to finish my statement. But the term she didn't mention was radical left. You notice that? I'm just saying. I'm pull it back just a little bit.
And that just makes me want to look further into the alleged theory. And I did. And holy smokes. So the quote unquote conspiracy theory is actually a 3-year thorough investigation that was conducted by journalists that were working with genealogists. That's the thing that we are all now able to immediately look through. These names don't mean anything anymore. And that just whatsoever, they just were calling people that were saying otherwise far processes. When I then read the article, there was no debunking whatsoever. They just were calling people that were saying otherwise far right, all the typical buzzwords, far right, conspiracy theorists, racist, sexist, it's homophobic, it's anti-Semitism. Just the thing that we are all now able to immediately look through. These names don't mean anything anymore. And that just makes me want to look further into the alleged theory. And I did.
Okay, so because they're talking about Republicans, she's using Republican terms. But based on this logic, woke, radical left, none of that stuff means anything either, right? Based on that logic, none of that means anything either. So just remember that when they throw out those terms to convey thoughts that we have that don't match their thoughts. That's the point I want to make.
And holy smokes. So the quote unquote conspiracy theory is actually a 3-year thorough investigation that was conducted by journalists that were working with genealogists. It was published in 6 issues in Faits et Documents. I'm sorry, my French is not that good, but they published 6 issues unpacking what they had discovered after a 3-year investigation. And here is what they are saying, right? So again, I'm going to say allegedly, but this is what they have published. Their theory is that the First Lady, Brigitte Macron, was actually born Jean-Michel. So Bridget is actually John Michael. John Michael lived as a man for 30 years, fathered 5 children, okay, and then transitioned at the age of 30 to become Brigitte. Okay, now I'm just going to show you this before and after photo, just right here. They actually used, as a part of their investigation, Chinese software. And this is a side-by-side. It is such a dead ringer. It's crazy to me that you would not say that these 2 individuals look alike. This is essentially the same individual age. So on the left, what I'm showing you is John Michael. On the right is a photo of the First Lady, okay? Now, I will tell you why this has legs and why I'm going to encourage you to read the very long document that I read, which we will include in the link in bio. The first obvious reason that I am very much believing what they have published is because the First Lady is simply unable to produce any photos of herself throughout the first 30 years of her life. Guys, how easy to debunk this? If you say, Candace, no, actually, you lived as a man for 30 years. I lived for 30 years. I'm going to show you every photo of every year that I've lived. Here's me in college, right? Here's me while I was pregnant with my children. Here's me and my husband on our wedding day. There would be so many photos that Brigitte should have at her disposal if this is false. But they won't produce any. Nope, they're just calling all of everybody wrong and backwards and transphobic. Just produce the photos. Instead, the only photos they have produced that are circulating in the media are the photos that I just showed you. And as I said, the first photo, she looks more like the John Michael, who she claims is actually her brother, who she, please just go on a walk with him so we can capture it and say, no, she just happens to look like her brother. Here's John Michael. No, John Michael has disappeared. The genealogist just can't find a single trace of John Michael since Brigitte came into the public space at the age of 30. So John Michael existed for 30 years, according to the genealogist, okay? And then John Michael stops existing and Brigitte exists. But Brigitte doesn't exist for the first 30 years, okay? The second photo, one that I said to you looked a little too recent for an alleged 70-year-old, well, yeah, they were able to debunk that. That's actually a photo of her daughter, her daughter Trefane. You can see now side by side. Of course, that is her daughter. It's a dead ringer for her daughter. So why would you colorize a photo and make it black and white and try to pass it as yourself when it is in fact your daughter? I'm sure somebody will say, well, it didn't come directly from the First Lady. It is very obvious that they are trying to dissuade the narrative by producing these 2 photos, which are easily debunked. Here's a second reason that I would say major red flags. Rather than just producing what should be ample evidence of your existence for the first 30 years of your life, they're suing. Yes, the First Lady actually sued 2 of the journalists that were involved in producing the story. Brigitte Macron, here's a headline from the Telegraph. Brigitte Macron sues women who claimed that she is transgendered. Well, something to note is what exactly Brigitte is suing for. She's suing them for violation of privacy and fundamental personal rights, plus illicit use of her image. But what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Like, why don't you say you completely lied and I can prove it and I'm going to ruin your entire lives, which you would just have to show, again, pictures of your first 30 years of life. But no, this is really just a tactic to pretend as if these journalists didn't produce concrete proof to substantiate their claims. Now,
so she's suing to get some good headlines.
Yeah.
For the narrative to be controlled. But why wouldn't she sue for defamation of character?
No, because it might not be.
I just realized what you just said. Snorky said, okay, see, this is the problem with the laws that they've passed, like the Smith-Monk Modernization Act and stuff like that. Okay, Snorky, ask. Put it up real quick. Did they already, because he just got here, did they already discuss allegations of Tim Walz being a minor attracted person? No, we have not.
And then somebody asked if he was a Nambla.
But with that being said,
Jackie wants to know what this is. What's the chomo?
Depending on your news source, they're false accusations, depending on I just lost my word. Depending, where'd the word go? Depending on your news source, the accusations are worth looking into, accurate, true, yada yada. How can you have so much that's not discourse. I mean, a fact is a fact. Why can't we come up with factual information? The lies. Like, it's not that hard to.
What, Cobra?
What, Cobra?
Cobra said he had a friend growing up who was 21 but said she was 17. Got to go to high school here under a fake identity. Today she lives in a nice Paris.
No, in Nice.
Nice. I'm sorry. In Nice, Paris, in luxury as an English teacher. That happens every damn day here, Cobra.
I work with people in New York who lied on their resumes about where they graduated from. Had to show no proof. Just hiding behind their. I mean, maybe I should have tried this shit. Maybe I should try it. Catch Me If You Can. Remember that movie? Catch Me If You Can.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of movies that we have to go back.
That thought wouldn't even come into my mind to do something like that.
Lie about your age? On official record?
Like to make such egregious lies.
Yeah.
To deceive.
To that degree, I'm saying.
To that degree.
That's when you have no damn.
I'm not saying I don't
fear.
know. Or because an omission of the truth is also a lie.
Pause the video. I'm going to grab some more.
Oh, okay. I gotta pause. For the call. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start this.
This shit off right. We got LA in the house tonight. We're gonna start this shit off right.
Okay.
It's a shame how black people break out into song. Or any little keyword, beat, anything. Just jamming. Love jamming. Okay.
Two journalists being sued, by the way, are Amandine Roy and Natasha Ray, and they were eventually punished with symbolic fines for, I guess, invading the privacy of the First Lady. It's going to get even crazier, though, because journalists that worked on this case were also threatened. They sent the police to threaten them while they were conducting research. Natasha Ray, the woman that was punished with a symbolic fine, as she was conducting research, she reached out to somebody to ask some questions about the First Lady's upbringing, the first 30 years of the First Lady's life. And then what happened as she was examining these inconsistencies in the story was the police burst into her home on July 13th, 2021. They then took her into custody without being summoned on the pretext of a complaint that was filed by one of the individuals that she had reached out to, Catherine Audoy. She was then released after 5 hours of tough interrogation. Made the public even more interested in the story. She was also asked to produce a list of journalists with whom she had been in contact with. The police also seized her phone. That is not normal. None of this should be happening in a story that, again, would be so easy to debunk. They similarly arrested a man named Eric Verhey, another journalist working on the story, similarly had no charges. They just wanted to question him. I don't know, guys. You tell me, what are you thinking? If you're alleging that somebody was a man for the first 30 years of their life, why go through these efforts when you could just show photos? But of course, obviously, to tell a lie this big, you'd have to have a very good memory. This is actually something that Judge Judy used to say. I used to love watching Judge Judy when I was young with my grandma. And she used to say, you know, if you don't lie, you don't have to have a good memory. But if you lie, you got to have a very good memory. And what keeps happening throughout the years of her being the First Lady, so since 2017, every time the First Lady tells a story about herself in her childhood, the math doesn't quite math, right? For example, she recalled living alone in the United States during Neil Armstrong's moon landing in 1969. The only problem is that she would have been just 16 years old. What? 16-year-old living alone in the United States? But if the theory is true, that she's actually Jean-Michel, who is 8 years older, which would make the First Lady 78 years old today, that story would make perfect sense. Because, of course, you could live alone when you are 24 years old in the United States. Again, there are
Right.
multiple examples of the first lady just being too young in terms of the past stories that she keeps.
So, and the crazy part is they're not taking into account that hold on.
Everybody got access to the internet now.
They're not taking into account that this is the information age. So we all have access to the internet, and
that's why.
I mean, that's why they don't like TikTok.
And that's why they try.
I don't know what these privileged kids are. I shouldn't call them kids. These privileged ass young adults that apparently have a lot of time on their hands and can do a lot of research, but they are around. And they are like, Candace has a team. They're doing this research by themselves successfully.
But this is what is also happening.
One last thing. And the older you get, because I'm a caregiver, the more those stories start jumbling in together. You can't remember them the way you can't remember those lies the way you used to uphold them. And so some of the truth start coming out. I'm just saying, allegedly, I don't know if that's what's happening here. I'm just saying that's what could be happening here. So go ahead.
All I'm saying is,
can you say a mic one, like check 1, check 2?
I can hear myself.
Yeah. Oh, because you're on that wireless thing, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, your voice carries.
I'm powerful, babe. I told you.
Well, go ahead then.
I was trying to say that this is the information age, but what we know is that AI and other elements of, like you say, those people who will have all the time in the world to flood misinformation into the internet, to distort truth that's being shared on the internet. So you have to be really careful what you believe, because the only constant is lies. We know that they are lying.
You know, well, growing up, I was taught the only constant is change.
Yeah,
but
it is.
now I'm starting to believe, the only constant is lies.
Because they all do it.
So you have to be, and I was also told growing up, I was told, believe half of what you see. No, okay. It can go either way around. I was told half of what you hear and some of what you see.
Oh.
And that is so true now, especially with AI and editing software, the ability to, I don't trust no one. That trust but verify.
It used to be.
I don't even believe that one anymore.
But it used to be what you see, right? Now we can't trust what we see or hear.
No. I was taught believe half of what you hear and some of what you see. That's the way my father taught me.
Yeah, but I'm saying all of it is distorted now. You can't really trust any of it, because AI affects your visuals and they could use voice recorders to make me sound like Obama.
But there's there's a lot of stuff that the moon landing, all kind of stuff. So
that moon landing is the funniest thing I've
think that
seen.
still holds true from back then as well. So I'm gonna start playing this. You want to say something?
I wanted to ask you honestly, is the moon just be honest with me, okay? Is the moon landing not one of the funniest fucking things you ever seen? Now that you know how stupid that shit looked, and you remember the show I Dream of Jeannie? You remember I Dream of Jeannie?
I'd have to see it again.
People in the chat, I know y'all remember Larry Hagman from Dallas, the dude that played JR. He played in I Dream of Jeannie.
Don't be trying to age my chat.
Yo, chats know, because they just like
what
me.
age they are.
All I'm saying is the moon landing and the special effects from I Dream of Jeannie, they're very fucking similar shit. It's hilarious stuff.
It's very similar.
It's funny. It's funny, like
we got to watch it on YouTube.
It's so funny that these things that
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes.
The lady
with the bottle.
Oh, I used to love her.
I know. She was the best. But anyway, the show was very fun.
John remembers it.
Yeah, the show was one of my favorites. But I'm trying to say, we was believing the fog and all these little funky ass pop in and outs and shit. And when I'm sitting back looking at the videos of the moon landing, I'm thinking all these questions people are asking, who holding the camera? How do you know this? And what's up with that? And like, it's so many fucking questions.
How you got that damn
big ass spaceship thing? The vehicle?
The vehicle.
Yeah, where that came from? That ain't fit no fucking spaceship. It's so many questions. It's like the shadows. It's like everything, bro. You could ask a million questions.
I'd love to hear what Snarky had to say about it.
That shit is just too funny, man.
Oh, Snarky has one of those Dreaming of Genie bottles.
Oh, really? I want it.
I know. I love
that show.
I bet it's worth a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted, like, who was taking the picture?
Who was filming while they was doing all the shits?
And where y'all was driving around to?
And when they first got there, who got outside? Like, did they have a photographer? They trained all these fucking the photographer had to go through all the space trips and space training.
Rondo said Apollo 11, directed by Stanley Kubrick, produced by Steven Spielberg.
Stanley? Oh, my boy Stanley. I'm gonna come up. Let me come up here.
What you doing?
I wanted to come
Move. What are you doing? Yeah, but you didn't ask me to turn my video off. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I love your karate chop right there. You seen that forceful punch? That's good.
I gave you a karate chop.
You did.
I was trying to protect you. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Okay.
Okay, so you can come through. Because this is very interesting, y'all.
Macron?
This is very interesting. Okay.
Macron?
Yeah.
Oh.
Telling. Then there is the remarkably strange case of Brigitte's alleged ex-husband. So just to remind you, jog your memory, the story goes, she was married, right? And at the age of 40 years old, she fell in love, so much so that she left her husband because she just loved this 16-year-old or 15-year-old or 14-year-old drama student so much. She left her husband and her 3 kids to be with him, okay? So it should be pretty easy to find her ex-husband that she had 3 kids with. But it turns out that they can't find that man. Yeah, back when Emmanuel Macron was elected president, journalists all over the world, international journalists, were obviously prying into his background and her background, and they just could not find this man. Allegedly, his name is André Louis Auxier, and internationally, they just couldn't locate him. Allegedly, he is a banker, or was a banker, because now they say he died, just suddenly died. But he was allegedly a banker, so it's very weird there wouldn't be a trail for journalists to find him. In 2017, during the presidential election, they tried to interview him, and it was all of their attempts in vain. In fact, in an article that was published in French magazine, Gala magazine, they titled the article as if he had never existed. That is in the year that he became president. They were just like, this other guy doesn't really seem to exist. It also seems to be the case that every time the press is trying to assist the narrative that he did exist, they keep accidentally showing photos of other men. For example, in 2018, France 3 TV produced a movie entitled Brigitte Macron, un roman français. And they showed this photo very quickly, featuring Brigitte and her first husband, André Louis Auxier. But it turns out that upon inspection, that actually isn't him. It's actually an old faculty photo because it has been confirmed that Brigitte was a teacher. Obviously, that's how she fell in love with the young student Emmanuel. And here is the full photo of the faculty. Oopsies, we got it wrong again. Guys, when I tell you that there is so much proof to this claim, I'm not a person that just pushes out these narratives, right? I'm not a person that's like, come with me and we're going to examine QAnon or Pizzagate. I am telling you that this has legs. And you know it has legs because the press is doing their usual bit of trying to dismiss it as a far-right conspiracy theory that is being pushed by people who are backwards and racist and homophobes and transphobes. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to gaslight us anymore. It's very simple to debunk this. It is so simple to debunk this. There should be so much evidence. In fact, if this was me and someone lied about the first 30 years of my life, I would do a press conference. I would have my brother there. I'd be like, here's my brother, John Michael. Yes, we do look alike. Okay. But you guys are crazy. And then I would have college friends there. I have tons of photos of me growing up, my entire family. And then I would say it is harmful to produce conspiracy theories. Now that we have debunked this, let's talk about the harm of conspiracy theories. They're not doing any of that. Instead, they're just scrambling. Why is this story really important? Why am I asking you to share it? Well, because like I said, we should have known about this. It's been going on since 2017, but also because what they are saying is that the reason the press is covering this, right? The state media is covering this, is because what's really happening here is two individuals were selected to be the leaders of a nation. They were selected on the principle of blackmail, is what they are saying. They are saying that they selected these two individuals because they can control them, because they created the wife, right? Because they know the history here. And they can basically say, here's what you're going to do, Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte. You are going to.
Okay, this sounds like a lot of like Mossad agent.
This sounds like Ace Ventura.
Epstein type of stuff.
This sounds like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Sure does. Because the fucking police person in there was a man switched to a woman.
Oh.
All I'm saying is these movies, hell yeah, these movies and all these fucking clues they saying, they always slip you the tea. They tell you the shits.
So why she ain't done nothing like this about
Who?
Michelle Obama then?
She could ask her. I'm sure she would want to.
It's only a minute left. Let's let it play out.
I'm sure she would want to. She don't like Obama, and neither Michael Michelle.
Pass through these policies.
They
And there's
have a really
nothing
pretty
that
lady
you can
named
do to
Mike
stop
Michelle,
whatever it
you know.
is that we want to accomplish, because we control you. Again, we made you. So again, all across the nation in France, they're even having protests. They're wearing wigs that resemble the wig that Brigitte wears and demanding the truth about this situation. And if this is proven to be fact, and again, I'm going to link this, you should read it. It's like 16 chapters. It took me 2 days to read through all of it, and my jaw was on the floor. But if it is proven true, then what we are unpacking here is exactly what we are unpacking in America, that blackmail is what rules the world. And that's all I have to say about that.
Steve, tell me some truth, Steve. It probably looked just like the, but it looked.
The blackmail rules the world.
Yeah.
Damn, about the wigs. So if we're gonna have to go look for that and see it for ourselves. Like, actually, we don't, because the independent media already knows that they hide, they filter out, stories for us. We already know that, but I'm gonna actually go search for it. Bonjour.
I'm gonna have to watch The Kingsman again as well.
What'd you want to tell Steve?
Steve said that there's no pictures of Michelle Obama pregnant, and I'm like, that's one of them small things that we never even asked either. I ain't paying attention to it.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Oh.
How they say the actual parents, they're doctors, and they travel with them a lot. So I guess that's their way of still being close to their children.
If somebody let one of these funky ass fucking lies out, then this whole fucking ball game's over. Because as soon as somebody slip out some video or some shit that they can verify from P. Diddy, Epstein, any motherfucking Robinsteins, I don't give a fuck what Steen it is. If they got some proof of one of these motherfucking lies from any one of them, it's over for all of them.
But when the birth certificate thing got too big,
they always make it a joke.
Let me finish. When the birth certificate scandal got too big for Obama, right? He produced his birth certificate. Cool. Okay, but they never produce anything else. Is it because they're like, oh, I'm just not going to entertain this?
Yeah, they try to kill it. Silence is loud. Look at how silent Jay-Z is being with P. Diddy. Bitch, you in every photo with that dude. You in every single fucking photo and nearly all them fucking little public videos. You billionaire boys clubbed it up. Where you at now? That's all I'm saying. Birds of a motherfucking feather.
I'm going to give you a commercial.
Okay. Birds of a feather flock together.
You're going to need a commercial.
Birds of a feather flock together.
So, do you have a video you want to leave out on?
I can't wait till they talk, Snart. Nope, I don't have any other video.
Huh?
I don't have any other videos. I'm disgusted by American lies and world lies. I wish someone had courage to be themselves and stand up proud. If you're a goddamn transsexual, stand up and say, yes, that's my husband. Macron is my husband. I'm proud of it. Or Barack is my husband. I'm proud of
Well,
it.
you would say my wife and their
Well, I don't know.
trans.
I don't know all that. They're gonna have to educate me on that part. I'm not sure.
Because you wouldn't want to gender them, but you would also acknowledge that they aren't biological women.
But I want the truth.
You can't just erase biological women and just be like, oh, if you're a trans woman, you're a woman too.
No, I agree. You are what you are, man. If the word is trans,
no, it's important. It's important because, say, it's important in sports. It's important because they're in physiology. Okay. I don't care if you're look at all these reality shows, which I hate, that they like get into these fist fights and stuff. Ain't no way a trans woman is supposed to be fighting a woman. I'm sorry, ma'am.
you want me to tell you when?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
This is when she'll fight those women. If they sign contracts to get on that fucking show, then they gonna fight. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, if you sign a contract,
Then you fight.
agreeing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way.
That's the same way in sports. You have to. A woman needs to be given an option to compete or fight a trans.
They just need to have a trans league. Fight each other. The fuck? They got enough of you. Just like they got enough of everyone else. Start your own goddamn league. Who's the best, the fastest, the strongest transgender? Just start your own shit.
Needs to be updated to birds of a feather shit on the same statues. I actually disagree.
Who said that? Snarky.
Yeah.
That sounds like a little snarky remark right there.
I actually disagree because the birds of those feathers, ain't no way they're gonna shit on a Confederate statue. Ain't no way. They removed a few of them to placate us, but ain't no way they're gonna shit on the Confederate statue because that's in their nature. They not like us.
Rondo, speaking of Foxy Brown, I saw a recent interview with her where she is defending Jay-Z and the accusations of him and her having inappropriate relations. She was defending him, saying he's family, this is family, and family.
Because she was being grown.
Don't you know that they have incest families, motherfuckers? Y'all nasty people. You want to make that right? She defending him.
How long ago?
That was a recent video because she looked older. She looked way the fuck older, and not very pretty.
She probably got paid off because she.
It's recent.
Okay, well let's just say. Okay, some of you guys don't know who Foxy Brown is. She was like Aaliyah. Maybe you don't know.
No, she was the opposite of Lil' Kim.
No, I'm saying in age when Jay-Z met them. So they were both like 15 or something like that. Correct?
Yeah, that age.
Okay. But she was a rapper. Aaliyah was an R&B singer. Okay. Tragically, she became deaf. So you don't know how much money she got paid off those royalties. You know they probably didn't give her a good deal or whatever. So I don't care what she's saying right now. He might be paying her to say those things to save face because she probably needs some coins. I'm just saying. Allegedly.
I'm gonna let you listen
I
to
don't
her.
know.
Right
We're just conjecturing.
I'll put this in the private chat for you.
Can you find something for us to go out on?
Okay, but I wanted you to play as Foxy Brown defending
No, we
Jay-Z.
cannot play Foxy Brown. We'll get a no, you can't.
No, this interview is on.
Oh, an interview.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's like a little snippet.
I forgot about this, Sean. Mastermind Hour's dog's name is Foxy Brown. Just saying.
What?
Mastermind Hour. He has a dog and a cat. His dog's name is Foxy Brown.
Man, stop lying.
I forget what his cat's name is.
That's
is that my
awesome.
mom? Is that my mom? Oh no.
No, that was yours.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Should I leave out on this or should I play it and then
I mean, I don't know.
leave out? I'm just gonna play it. What is it?
It's her defending Jay-Z. It's just a little snippet of the interview that's defending him.
And you don't know what year it was?
It's recent, like this year or something. Not too long ago. It's because they're talking about the rumors.
Okay. Okay. We laugh at rumors? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay. Here we go. I guess we're gonna do this. Clickety clack, clack, clack. Where's the volume part?
At the top, right?
At the top, right? This is YouTube? Oh, the shorts. Well, what the hell is it? I don't hear shit. Do you?
Nope.
Where is it? Up here?
I have no idea. And that.
There. Wait.
Why is it not even showing?
I know.
It's weird.
Cause she lied.
Must be. You don't even have to show that. It's just more lies.
She lied. That's why. She's trying to get her payday. I know it's no audio. We were trying to fix it.
Oh, look, it's there.
Oh. Well, how'd that
That's
happen?
weird.
Okay. That was very strange. All right. So we're going back to it. Maybe it's not compatible with StreamYard as much as who is nasty as fuck? Sean? Now I need a swear jar. All right, here we go.
I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So
I never stuck my cock in the box, but damn if I ain't.
I never stuck my cock in Fox. And she said that she was saying how she was offended by him saying that because they were family. But she still defended him by not calling him out for being a fucking Lester, fucking with her when she was 15.
I gotta start over now.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music. And we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So
I never stuck my cock in the box, but damn if I ain't open Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. My Mirandas don't stand a chance.
Okay, well,
was I shocked when Jay
Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Okay.
said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes.
I never stuck my.
What didn't she accuse him?
She didn't.
I'm ready to leave all that alone.
I believe you. Sean, what you know about She Knows? That J. Cole song, She Knows.
You on Rondo.
Oh, I'm sorry,
What
Rondo.
you doing?
I'm sorry, Rondo.
These
I say what?
no, you on Rondo right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
So read it.
I just did. I read it to myself. I'm sorry because it made me think about the
You want me
J.
to
Cole.
read it? Okay.
It says these knives have killed Prince. That's what he meant. Prince, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson. Who is Foxy Brown? That's what I'm trying to say. But you heard of the rumors about J. Cole's song She Knows and why they removed it because he was dripping off some tea about Jay-Z and them having something to do with Prince, Michael Jackson, them. I understood what you meant, Rondo. They sad. They killers. They are real killers. And people like, all I know is it's going to take something pretty big to reveal them. And the greed that they have, because let's just say hypothetically, and we could elaborate on this tomorrow on Black Life. Let's hypothetically say P. Diddy was also, at the same time, he was a disgusting human being that was essaying people and kids. Let's say he did have legitimate business intentions with the liquor company, because I heard the interview and I heard what his position was as far as wanting to own, wanting independence and stuff like that. But you can't say that out one side of your mouth and then SA people, bribe people, blackmail, kidnap, and do all that fuck shit and think nobody ain't gonna hold you accountable. You know what I mean? So it's so multifaceted and overlapping with all the lies that it does touch every part of an American life, from Hollywood to government. Go with it.
So
She knows.
I'm not saying that and this is context for people at home. So P. Diddy he has Ciroc, right? So that's a German company, and he wanted to start his own. He doesn't own Ciroc. He is like just the face of Ciroc. Okay, he wanted to own his own tequila, or at least have like more rights of this tequila brand, and the company wanted to market the tequila as like a urban ratchet tequila. And he said, well, wait a minute, I'm a global artist. So why wouldn't you market my tequila globally? Like, you're trying to pigeonhole me into one market, and that's not right. I want it all.
He want to own. That's what he was saying.
Was like, and then they were like, they tried to ruin him after that. Okay, two things could be true.
Yeah, you could be a dirty, nasty monster fucker that beat up women.
And they could take you down. They could use that against you to take you down because
they
don't want you to. Because it's capitalism, baby. And what made you think you were so important to them? They could find 10 more use. They'll make 10 more use.
Technically, you can't be,
especially at his age.
What we saying is you can't be bigoted until you have shit locked. He tried to break that before having it on lock. He thought he obviously didn't have. We don't know yet because his head still haven't unfolded. But I'm saying if you play a position like that where you think you can tell people what your stances are, what you want, you should have something.
He should have had the politicians locked, because anytime you offer, what was it? How much in bail? 500 million?
50 million, huh?
50 million. Anytime you got 50 million laying around for bail money and they tell you no.
She knows.
Then damn. They want you to go down.
Money at that, and that to me is irrelevant at that point. It's not even about money. You have billion, it shouldn't even be about money. So it was a lot of other things. This man has done a lot of shit, and we soon will learn.
No, I did not hear that, Sean.
What?
Sean.
Diddy is an
See, this is
employee.
like
That's right. That's why I like Dame.
allegedly.
That's why I like Dame Dash.
Allegedly.
I really do like him. I know he
wanna
like
read this?
cocky and arrogant. Yeah, you can read it. But
Rondo says Diddy is an employee and a sense of how Dame Dash talks about bosses and employees.
let me I want to end on this video from Dame Dash, if that's okay with you.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
I'm tired.
I want to eat.
I have to go to my Facebook because I think I shared it on BlackLIFE, Fight the Power Struggle.
I'd like to eat.
One day.
I hope you guys had fun with us today.
But it was good to catch up either way.
Yeah.
We have fun, we laugh, trying to inform folks.
I'm glad you liked my fit. No,
Okay,
it's
so
not
this is
prison.
it.
Not
I'm
prison
going
fit, but
to.
I'm glad you liked it.
How can I copy it?
I'm glad I was able to share. No, you can't do that on there.
No, I'm sending it to. I'm gonna email it
Okay. Why wouldn't you just do it? All right.
because on my Facebook.
I'm gonna let you deal with your process. I'm gonna chill over here. Oh, thank you, Nahilo.
What do you say?
Good show as always. Nahilo, we spent all day in the DMV. We had no idea what we were gonna do. We just put the show together in 30 minutes.
Yeah, because I didn't want. She was tired, but I knew she wouldn't have wanted to miss you all. So I sent it to you in your email, and I'm going to pull it up.
And when
Hold
I
up.
got home, my mom was having her episode. So I was like, okay, T, you just gotta. I'm gonna just.
I thought it would have been 30
Put the
minutes.
show together, and we're just gonna. She didn't even watch all these videos. She just found things that she thought might be interesting, to just not be too serious. And
Okay.
hopefully you would
I'll
enjoy
put this
it.
in a private chat, and I'll agree with Rondo and Sean with their Dame points because I never Dame act like he didn't participate in that kind of shit. He was about the family, the business, growing and locking things up for the group. That's what I got from him.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you could be wrong, but sometimes I trust my judgment. I put it in your private.
I know. I see. The DMV is for citizen torture. Oh my gosh.
I hate it.
We like it tested our friendship and everything.
Not mine. I mean,
Oh, you got on my goddamn nerves today.
Because this is the thing, you get mad at me for my reactions, response to these crazy people. It's not toward you. I don't like them.
But I don't want to take that negative energy in.
Okay. Sorry about that. She knows.
Give it to me.
She knows.
I can't find the
Private chat?
Yeah, you just
I'll do it again.
Shucks. So let me just say
I
this
just did it again.
while I'm looking for this private chat.
It's a Facebook chat. I mean, a Facebook link.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I just sent it again in private chat.
Okay. I'm just saying I don't see it. I need a little time. So while I'm taking my little time, I'm not getting any Facebook. All this is YouTube.
Oh, wait.
See? So I just want to mention this discussion doesn't move society in any way. It doesn't help society in
There it is.
maybe a little bit to open our eyes to some of that the world is a stage and stuff like that. But I think it's important to do these sometimes because the way what I believe is that people my age, I'm 47, so I need to stay close to people who are elderly because they have wisdom that I will never know until I get there. And young people are just like, they're vibrant and they're doing new things. You remember when you were young? And if you don't stay close to them, you might get older than you need to be before you need to be there. So that's why I like to do these for you guys. But some of you guys don't know what I'm. No idea what the hell, who the hell these people are, what the hell they're talking about, and I think it's important that you get introduced to them, just to have an idea.
Because it's human things that's going on with these people.
Things going on.
And our human nature is connected. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here with us. Good show. Thank you guys. I'm very exhausted, so I'm about to be out.
We're gonna be here tomorrow for BlackLIFE, same time.
Hopefully.
Tomorrow, I'm hoping we're gonna go over that Jill Stein interview with the Black Authority, because they're gonna be asking her questions specifically for our community, which is what we want to hear. What's going to be done for our community, because we haven't heard that from either candidate yet. And hopefully maybe Jill Stein would have said something about that. And then Wednesday, Bad Cookies is back. Bad Cookies is back at the 10 Rabbit Podcast. I don't know what he's talking about though.
We will find out.
We'll find out. I'll see if he needs some help in the chat or co-hosting, whatever he needs. We got him. And then back here on Thursday, Abby Do, Abby Don't, with Nahilo Nordstrom and I for Noteworthy, which should be, who knows what we're talking about either. But we like to take noteworthy deep dives and stuff, which is not what we do here at Civilian Discourse. What we do here at Civilian Discourse is exactly what we did today.
Keep it light and informed. That's what.
Keep it light. Just talk about ideas. And yeah, that's about it.
Share some discourse.
Share some discourse.
Civil discourse.
Well, hopefully it's civil.
Not between Abby Do and BlackLIFE. Love you, babe.
To Mastermind, if you're watching, we love you. We got everybody loves you in the chat, and we look forward to
seeing you soon. And thanks, Miss Mother Mind, for being here today. Oh, I'm sorry.
You cut me off.
No, I was just in the background saying thanks, Mother Mind, for being here today.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Mother Mind.
Oh, okay. I see. Let's try it again. I'm gonna say thanks, Mastermind, and then Mother Mind.
And okay. Mother Mind.
Yeah, let's try it again. Thanks, Mastermind, for all that you do. We love you and we miss you.
And Mother Mind.
Good. Okay.
Why does she make me so silly?
I didn't know we was a group.
We are so silly. Nahila, you're supposed to be rescuing me from this rabbit hole of silliness.
So we will see you next time. I gotta fix this.
Nahila will watch me go off the cliff with this Abby Do girl. It's like he see that Thelma and Louise. We holding this. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. We Thelma and Louise in it right now. Yeah, you remember Thelma and Louise, right?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Thelma and Louise. Oh my God.
Oh, you're so boring.
You don't know Thelma and Louise with the hand when they drove off the cliff?
Look what I have on.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you think I look like Thelma and Louise?
Yes, because they were on the run. Bonnie
and Clyde was on the run too.
Thelma and Louise was on the run.
I look more G.
Okay.
G with mine right now.
All right, and that's a wrap. Thank you, Nahila. That's what I'm.
Everybody. We love you.
Gooseies.
I want selling out to be sucker shit. I
butt
want
on.
looking the other way to be sucker shit.
Yeah.
I want treating women bad to be sucker shit. I
Right.
want fucking with little girls to be sucker shit. Looking the other way, gotta stop. You gotta be accountable. I
Right.
want us to be evolved.
Right.
I want us to deal with things like men, not emotion.
Right.
I want us to really be rich, not look rich. I
Mm.
want us to be friends. I want us to stick together. I want us to take care of our kids. I want us to take care of our women. I want that to be cool. I want selling out to be sucker shit. I want looking the other way to be sucker shit.
Yeah.
I want treating women bad to be sucker shit. I
Right.
want fucking with little girls to be sucker shit. Looking the other way, gotta stop. You gotta be accountable. I
Right.
want us to be evolved.
Right.
I want us to deal with things like men, not emotion.
Right.
I want us to really be rich, not look rich. I
Mm.
want us to be friends. I want us to stick together. I want us to take care of our kids. I want us to take care of our women. I want that to be cool. I want selling out to be sucker shit. I want looking the other